One of the biggest reasons why we went with a Class B RV is we wanted to use it as a daily driver. So in today's video, we're going to show you how easy it is, how convenient it is, and how it actually comes in handy driving around with a bed, a kitchen, and a bathroom. By the end of this video, we should know if using our Class B RV as a daily driver is a good idea or not.
When we are not traveling in our van, we use it as a daily driver. And today we're going to take you along for a ride as we just use our van. We have a full day ahead of us of going to the farmer's market, running a few errands, getting in and out of some crazy parking areas. And we're just going to show you what it's like driving this around and using this as a daily driver.
One of the big questions we get asked is, does our van fit in a normal parking space?
I think today's challenge is actually just finding an open one. As you can see, we're sitting here behind these cars waiting for somebody to back out. We couldn't find a spot in the normal parking area, so we had to come to overflow. There's obviously tons of room over here. We normally can park right up next to it, super close, and in a regular parking spot.
So before we go into the farmer's market and grab some breakfast, I have to use the bathroom. That is a plus to traveling in the van and using it as a daily driver. Hopefully this isn't awkward, but this is van life at its finest.
So I think this place uses the tortillas from next door. So we're gonna definitely have to get some of those for lunch today. So good. So that's arugula, this is lettuce.
Oh yeah, let's get some lettuce. We've been in the longest line here, and it's always the longest line. It's the sourdough bread and pastries. Everybody wants it.
Oh, yeah?
It's worth the wait.
Thank you. We got our haul.
Got the haul, boy.
We call this the farmer's market haul.
Yeah, and we have the makings of a great lunch. We're gonna do some wraps. Still need a few more ingredients.
Yep.
But we definitely got all the good stuff here at the farmer's market.
Got a really cool rig next to us. Obviously, this is the place to park.
I'm gonna stick our bread in the fridge just so that it stays fresh because the van's kind of warm. Tortillas. Our fresh vegetables. Another perk of using this as our daily driver. So clearly I had a little bit of trouble finding a parking spot. Not so much trouble as, you know, sometimes with a vehicle this big, it can be awkward trying to get into a spot, get lined up correctly. And I had a little bit of a struggle today.
Why did those spots not work?
Well, all of them worked just fine, but we were trying to get you guys the perfect shot and get all nice and lined up and show you how easy it is, which it is. took me a little bit of extra time today. I actually really like this shovel, your little poo shovel, a knife, an axe. We have people ask all the time where we got our chairs. We got them here at Costco. This is the exact chair, just in a different color. I've decided we either need to upgrade our batteries or get one of these propane generators. I mean, how heavy is this? Quite heavy. That would be really heavy on the back door. I found a much smaller one online that could actually fit inside of our box that's on the back door of the van and runs off of propane, so we could just like plug it in from there. Might have to look at getting something like that. All right, so this is what we're actually here for. Is our friend's birthday is tonight, or their party is tonight, and so we're here to pick up a gift for him. So he enjoys a good bourbon or whiskey, so I got to try to find something special for tonight. Prohibition style. So I think this is the best option. It's Prohibition style 115 proof bourbon. Right next to Lazy Day RV.
Should we go?
They're a Coachman dealer. Maybe we should go take a look.
The reason why we're at Camping World though is it's probably silly and we're probably not going to find what I'm looking for. I want to find one of those shower doors. What are they called?
A Nautilus.
A Nautilus shower door, and maybe Camping World would have one, because our shower curtain, honestly, it's a good idea, but it's not a great idea. I would prefer a Nautilus shower door. It'd be easier to take a shower in there. We're just gonna go take a look in there and see what they got.
See if we can get into some trouble.
We're definitely not finding what we were hoping for, at least I was hoping for. But I think Camping World is a little overpriced, but I like the convenience if you did need something just real fast. At least you have this option. So I will continue looking for the Nautilus shower door. I don't know. Probably have to just order it on the website.
We could make this work. We can snuggle.
Kind of a fail.
Epic fail, actually.
Epic fail. Epic fail. But that's okay. I had looked online. They had said that Camping World might have it. Clearly not our Camping World.
Nope, we're gonna have to order it online.
Stop, stop, stop. He's hitting the bush. You took out a bush.
Bad?
I would go up a little bit. Perfect. Oh, funny.
I want to try to get a nice breeze. No. Well.
Just doing a little.
One.
Yeah, you can open one. There you go.
I mean,
Don't.
I won't go any farther than that.
Okay. Bob, do you want me to make it or you? Hey, we got these cool crackers. Uh-oh.
Would you like me to open those so you don't tear the back part?
There you go. Taste test. It's kind of windy.
I love the wind. It's warm out, so. Parmesan oregano.
Really good?
These are good.
We didn't say this, but we're actually in Scottsdale at, what mall are we at?
Carolyn Commons.
Carolyn Commons. So we're just gonna chill in the parking lot and make some lunch and then get a little shopping done.
It's a turkey sandwich taco?
Turkey taco.
Turkey taco.
Bob's
Okay.
Turkey Tacos. Yeah? All right, before we move on to shopping at the mall that we're parked at right now, we're going to answer a few of your questions about using the Class B as a daily driver. And the first one being, number one, parking, will it fit everywhere?
Yeah, I would say a good rule of thumb is if a full-size truck fits, so will this. There's obviously some places where it's too tight or too awkward to get the van in, but the vast majority of the spots this van fits in. And I think one thing to just be careful of, though, is the height, because it is quite tall. So like parking garages, stuff like that, it won't fit in. But
drive-thrus, we don't go through drive-thrus ever. Even if it says like it's tall enough, I don't trust it.
yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, so we just lean on the side of caution and we never go under anything. But yeah, it's easy to get into standard spaces. Like right now, we're in a standard space at the mall.
Yep.
Number two, gas mileage. How bad is it?
I mean, it's not that bad. Again, full-size truck.
Yeah.
So if we get somewhere between 15 and 18, it depends on wind, how much weight we're carrying, are we going uphill, those types of things. But
And sorry for the traffic. We're literally next to a road. There's a security guard. He literally keeps driving by us. He's probably wondering what we were doing.
what are you driving by? You're not backing up, is he?
No.
He
He just
drove by.
turned around, gawking, like,
What are we
probably
doing?
making sure we're not like living here.
We just literally opened up the doors to sit here and have lunch and relax.
Yeah. Okay, stealth factor. Can you blend in? No. I don't think so. Look at them. The security guard's literally going back and forth, going like,
Yeah.
what are they doing?
While we're making lunch, someone was like, "Is that your little home on wheels?" It's like, so no,
Yeah,
we don't really blend in,
No.
but people don't really pay us any attention.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I think people are more curious because we don't look like an RV, but we
That's
don't
true.
look like a vehicle.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like, wait, what are you guys doing? So drivability. How hard is it to handle? Easy. Like
Super easy.
So easy. I drive it. I use this mostly as a daily driver when we're not on trips.
Yeah.
And so easy to drive. I feel like, honestly, this is so much easier to drive than a car. I feel more secure in this, knowing like if I were to get in an accident, like I'm probably going to be safer than if I was in a car.
Yep.
Insurance and registration. What's different?
Jeez. Well, okay, so registration in the state of Arizona is crazy because it's a function of the value of the vehicle. So obviously an RV is more valuable than a typical car. So it's more expensive than a typical car.
Yeah.
But
we averaged, well, the first year we had it was $1,500 for the year. Then it was like $1,300. And this year I think it's going to be like $1,100 or $1,200 for the year for registration. But I would say insurance is pretty cheap.
yeah, insurance isn't too bad.
We just switched insurance from, we used to have Encompass, and now we're with Progressive, and we're paying about $52 a month to insure this whole thing.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Let us know. Do you have something better? Do you use someone different? What are your experiences? We love learning from you guys. Grocery runs and errands. I mean, that's what we do in this. Like, if we're not traveling on a trip, yeah, this is easy. You've seen it all day today. And,
Yep.
yeah, easy. Maintenance and repairs, is it more expensive?
Well, okay, so for the vehicle, no. It's the same price as a normal vehicle as far as like an oil change, that type of stuff. Normal wear and tear on your tires. They're not anything, special.
Yeah, I think it was a little more difficult to get our tires changed because we had to make sure Costco had a stall that can lift us up and high enough. So you got to kind of, there's a little
They needed
extra
the
work.
height and the weight capacity.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, that wasn't a big issue. It's just something to be aware of. But obviously, as far as maintenance goes inside, I mean, it's like a full size. It's like a house that you're driving through an earthquake all the time. So,
Yeah.
maintenance is more expensive per square foot in this than a regular house.
Yeah. HOA and neighborhood rules.
Fortunately, ours hasn't set any code. So,
Yeah. Well, honestly, that's a big reason why we went with the Class B.
yeah.
Is so that we could park it in our driveway.
Yep.
And not be bothered by the HOA. And so far, we've never been bothered. We've been parking it, this one for 3 years, and no one's ever said a word. But we do use it as a daily driver. And I would fight that fight.
That's true.
We would fight that fight if we had to. Last question. How does it hold its value? And really, we just did a video on that.
Yeah. Go watch last week's video.
Go watch last
because
week's video.
It does kind of, sort of, not really.
Not really. No, it depreciates pretty fast. But like Bob said, it kind of depreciates and then it could be steady,
Yeah.
So,
It's an initial drop off like any vehicle, but
yeah.
it doesn't go to zero.
Yeah. So, what you guys think?
But now, it's nap time.
Yep. I think we're going to literally take a nap in this parking lot. And then, although I don't nap, so I'm not going to sleep, but he naps. And then head into the mall. So we will see you guys at the mall. Bob took a nap. I did not.
Heck yeah, I did. That was amazing.
Now we're going to this outdoor mall. Gonna see what we can find here. Bob's favorite store here is what?
Sur la table.
That's Bob's favorite store
Best place.
ever.
There's a Ferrari right here.
Oh, that's cool. Yep. You know you're in Scottsdale when you see orange Ferraris.
Exactly.
All right, well, we did a terrible job filming. And mostly because we found absolutely nothing to buy.
Yeah. Literally nothing.
Nothing.
Really, like, Home Skillet's crowding me over here. He's just gonna...
This guy right here?
Well, there's that guy, and then there's this guy over here who's like...
Oh, jeez. He's like, I need your parking space. Hey, see?
Like, I'm a huge vehicle. Oh, for crying in a bucket.
We're crying in a bucket. Look at this line to get out.
And we've got Maseratis.
Seriously, we're in Scottsdale. Okay, so you might notice we're at another mall. And yeah, we did not film, but we parked, we went in, we did not find anything. So therefore, no need to film that experience. But now we're back in the van, and now we are headed to dinner with our friends. So, ooh.
Oh, nice.
It's congested.
Yeah, the Mercedes and Porsches need to get... Seriously.
Watch Bob lose his mind.
Literally. This is
Where
what
are
I
you
do. I
going?
literally drive right out
Ah, Bob! Yeah, you did.
there because they're being stupid. It's fine. Just drive it like you stole it.
We're all telling them, yeah, it's a daily driver, no big deal.
It is not a big deal. I mean, just pull out in front of people, they'll stop. Or they'll hit you. I've got insurance.
All right, We will see you guys at the restaurant where we're gonna have to fully change and get ready in the van. Got it. Oh my word. You honked at him.
I did.
It's probably some bachelor party.
Hey, they're having fun. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. This is my entrance. Oh, Lord. I gotta find a spot in here. Oh, yeah. We drive it everywhere. Take it here. It's fine. There's lots of room. I promise. Actually, it's good.
Yeah, it's really not bad. Where is this place?
Right here.
Oh, this is it? Oh.
Honey.
Oh, this is perfect, Bob. What were you thinking? Or do you want that one
want
right
that.
next to it? Yeah.
I want to be. That's actually a very short spot.
I would agree. That would be hard.
I'm gonna pull in. Man, I think they're all pretty short to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But we're gonna park right here.
Yeah.
Look at that! I'm inside the line. And by inside the line, I mean inside the line. There. We've arrived. I had to just rest it right up against the curb because we're so long.
Let's go see if it's good enough.
All right, let's check.
Oh. Are you good?
Totally good.
Okay.
This person might not want to. Might need to be a small car, but it'll be fine. Okay, guys, we made it to the restaurant. We are, well, I'm ready. Hillary's finishing up getting ready.
I'm getting ready.
And we're about to meet our friends for dinner tonight and their birthday party.
Shout out to Mike. It's his birthday. And some of you might know who else will be there, which is Candace and Ted. They've been on our channel quite a few times. We're in Scottsdale. We're at Fertoli.
Some Italian name that
Some
I don't
Italian?
want to try and say it because I'll absolutely butcher it. So we are at an Italian restaurant tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Anything exciting? What do we need to do to close this thing out?
No, I think it's just thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for coming along. I hope this helped you if you're ever deciding to, maybe you want an RV, but you know, you're like, oh, could I use it as a second car? And I hope that we proved that you can, that it works as a second car, right?
And you have a lot of extra features as well. A bathroom, a bed to take a nap, a place to shower, or not shower, but place to get ready.
Shower.
You could shower if
Yeah,
you
we
wanted
didn't
to.
need to. Yeah.
But
yeah. So hopefully the daily driver, can you use it? For sure. Do we? Yes. This is normal for us. This isn't something that we were like, oh, let's just do this for a video. No. We would take our van. This is what we do. We love it. Easy to drive. Pretty easy to park.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Had a few minor, you know, I wouldn't say problems, but
yeah,
you know, I had a few words today for people.
That's it. I think in next week's video should be us going to the Nuvo open house.
Yes.
Which is April
5th and 6th is the open house.
Sunday in Vegas. We'll put the details in the description because you guys can go. It's free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show up. We'll be there.
We'd love to see you guys.
We'd love to meet you.
So stay tuned. You can hit us up on Instagram. We'll keep everybody up to date, kind of places, times, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're in Vegas, we'd love to meet up with you guys.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it. We're here.
Got our gifts.
Got our gifts. Time to celebrate.